Welcome back to the Fox 43 Super Sunday Frenzy. If Philadelphia and Kansas City have one thing in common, it's got to be the good food. This morning we wanted to feature tasty dishes inspired by both cities. And here to help us do that are the folks from Olivia's. Evan's in the kitchen and he's with Harry and Adrienne Tassou. And this hour they're making some Kansas City barbecue. Evan, it smells good. How's it looking?
It's controlled chaos right now. Controlled chaos. Harry and Yanni Tasso from Olivia's.
That's how we do it, though. You know?
Controlled chaos. It's trying to put lightning in a bottle here. All right. So, gentlemen.
Hi, Evan.
What are we starting with? Let's start with that.
All right, we're starting with Kansas City barbecue burnt ends. Who doesn't love that? Toasted raviolis. You're going to start popping some of them in?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna
So
put
we
these,
just heat up some olive oil?
we got. Well, we don't use olive oil because it doesn't have as high enough. It's a soybean shortening. So we're using soybean shortening. Yep, keep popping it some
I don't
more.
want to overcrowd my fryer here, Evan. Yeah, I don't know if you ever overcrowded your fryer before, but if it happens, then not enough heat's distributed all around. So I'm going to put about 10 beef raviolis in here, okay? I'm going to crisp them up for you. Speaking of crisp up, Dad, that looks delicious.
Does that look
What do you
amazing?
have
Or does
there?
that look amazing?
It looks amazing.
Let me borrow your tongs. So these are my burnt
Please.
ends. So what I did is I took ribeyes, cut them up, because obviously I want as many crispy burnt ends to make this dish as possible. So we're just going to take some off right here. You can see I got onions in there. I just want that nice, beautiful smell. Look at that beautifulness. Is that beautiful or what? Now, you can see how I got all these onion scraps on here in these pans. What we're going to do, and I'm going to show you right now, we're going to chop this up in cubes, put it back on the pan, and go back in the oven with an awesome barbecue sauce that Yanni's going to make. So let's just show how to chop that up real quick. Very simple. Just take your meat. Going to cut right down. Now, for doing this, look at that. You want a nice marble, a ribeye. That's what this is again. You have a nice marbleization. It's going to give you a good crispy outside with a nice tender inside.
So you got the nice medium. How long was that in the oven for?
I put it in. I started the recipes on Fox. I started at like 375 to give it a nice brown color on the outside. Then I turned it down to 225, and then we cruise low and slow till we get a nice 120, 140 internal temp, and that gives it a nice mid-rare. If you want it longer, after the second part, you leave it in a little bit longer. Use your probe to get your temp, but you want about that because you know what? It's going to go back in the oven, and that'll take it up to a higher temp if you like a higher temp. You got your fat pieces. Don't get rid of them. Keep them on there to the end, okay? They're going to keep melting. Beautifulness. All right, you going to show us how to make some barbecue sauce for us, mister?
But let's take a look at these raviolis. Look how they're crisp enough, nice and delicious. Now, one side's going to get it, flip it. You want an equal golden browning on both sides, okay? Now, I'm going to let these finish up, and then like Chef Harry was saying, I got a delicious barbecue sauce to make here, all right? This is Olivia's famous barbecue sauce. Chef Harry actually made this recipe himself, okay? So, of course, it's barbecue sauce. #1 ingredient, ketchup. There she is. Into my bowl she goes. After that, I have some chopped smoked chipotle pepper going in here, okay? This barbecue sauce is really good. It's got a lot of smoked flavor going on. These peppers are really hot too, so I'm just gonna put that much in there. Let's put these behind me. Okay, after that, what I got here, Olivia's famous baklava syrup. This stuff's delicious. Sometimes I drink it, okay? Baklava syrup in there. That's gonna add some sweetness. After that, I got some liquid smoke in here as well, okay? Be careful with that stuff. It's potent, it's strong, but again, this barbecue sauce is real nice and smoky. Right here, some kitchen bouquet. Opa, that's going in here as well. Into my barbecue sauce here in my little bowl here down. Let me grab one of those spoons. My dad's hogging the spoons. I got a little bit of smoked paprika and a little bit of yellow mustard going in my barbecue sauce. And she goes. I want it all in there. And guess what? Now all my ingredients are in. Evan, you know what time it is now? Time to mix, okay? How is that?
Oh, man, we're looking good. We're looking good. I can't wait to smell the two together.
I hate to break this up.
We'll break it up.
Did he overcrowd this pan?
You know, he is a showman.
He just said don't overcrowd the pan. Look at this pan.
I can't overcrowd. I said you can't overcrowd.
The needle of showmanship versus breaking the rules. You know what I mean? Right here, you got a banging, delicious barbecue sauce, Kansas City style. Dad, talk to me. What's the next step?
All right, get it over here. Let's do it as well. Let's talk about what I just did. So I chopped up all the ribeye. I added a little bit of garlic butter. Let's put a little bit of salt. We want salty, crispy is what we're looking for here. All right, just a little bit across.
I need to check a piece of this though before.
Well, dip it in that. You want to definitely dip it in that. Keep going, keep going. I love that. We want to get that barbecue.
Evan is here, remember, and he looks a little hungry this morning, so I want to make sure he's fed.
Now we don't want it piled up. You see, I got a lot of room on this pan. We want to spread it out because the idea here is to get that nice crispy outside, nice tender inside. I think that looks good. We'll pop them in. You can add a little bit more rosemary if you like. Whatever you want at this stage for your seasoning. If you want to go higher, check out Fox 43, what we did for the marinade, for the dry rub. Everything's in there. So that's it. This will go back in the oven, and then coming back, we're going to show you what it looks like and how we're going to marry it with that dish right there. Hope your team wins today.
All right, so first ones are done.
That's right. I'm going to keep frying these
You
raviolis
keep frying those
Yep,
up. That's
they're
in
ready.
the oven. So Danielle, we're going to send it back to you and let you know that Adrienne is here as well. And she's going to be joining us in a bit. Here she comes. She's going to be joining us in a bit to talk about some game day cocktails. But for now, let's send it back to you in the studio.
Oh, it all looks so good. Thanks so much, Evan.